sought her with only 2 candy sticks. And she took the candy because her grandmother had taught her that blessed is the hand that gives and the one that takes it. But her innocence he took because she never could repay the candy. Besides, she was just a little girl, so he held her at ransom and raped her body, her mind, and her soul. She tried to wash herself clean, to remove the stench of him from her skin. All those days she scraped her privates and disinfected her underwear. She tried to remove the filth that he deposited in her. And then she decided to become a nun, a high price to pay for the sin that she didn't commit. Dressed in white every day, the highest symbol of purity to attain forgiveness through human effort. She thought, if only she could hide in the safest place in the universe and be near the representative of God himself, the Father. She felt the warmth of this mortal man by his welcoming embrace, a smile, and comforting words of affirmation he provided. But one morning, she thought his smile a little more mischievous than loving. The nun supervisor told her that she was wrong, so she repented, and she went for confession. A little devilish spark in his glance, but she convinced herself that it was just her imagination. Another day he hugged her, and his hand proceeded to cup her buttocks. When she reported to the sister in charge, she called her a liar and made her do 100 Hail Marys. And then she was summoned to his office, and she said, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned." The father began again, the unrestrained teasing, the caressing, and then the rape. After his relief, he would tell her that she was the evil one, that it was her enchanting charm and her sexual exuberance that made him fall, that he was completely and utterly powerless under her seductive female prowl. She had several babies by him. They were the best kept secret. They were adopted and given away before she could even embrace them. She had several babies by him that were aborted by the nun supervisor to protect the reputation of the priest. Now imagine the horror that she felt every time this man of the cloth stood on the pulpit and talked about grace, her hope he destroyed, her future he stole, and her love he aborted. Now she sits in solitude of old age, and she looks at the distant mountains, and she recounts her stolen destiny. Every day struggling for her sanity and the will to forget that she died the very first day she ate that candy. Like venom, it entered her body and numbed her nerves, choked her heart, a heart that she didn't even know she had. She didn't even knew she had. That candy was the forbidden fruit that gave her the knowledge of good and evil. And now, in the evening of her life, she can't help but think of those 2 candy sticks that she took from her favorite uncle on a winter morning. The changing colors of the mopani tree leaf that she gaped as he thrust the mass of his body in and out of her. Winter had come with the sweetness that swelled in her mouth from those colorful candy sticks. It blocked out the sun from any other season that tried to resuscitate her to life, blinding her from summer, autumn, and spring. The only winter reigned like an ancient kingdom of snow queens, the calandrias looking away from her, freezing her heart and soul. Her mind drifted and survived in dark fantasy. And now in old age, she recounts how her life was robbed by the people that she loved and trusted the most. And now in her old age, she recounts how her life was robbed by the people that she loved and trusted the most. It only took 2 candy sticks. Her name is Candy. Remember her name. Candy.